the appearance, I thought, well, surely, yeah, I'd be most like the yellow one, because he seems like the Genki Genki kind of cutieful type. But then I watched it, because everyone kept telling me, they're like, you're just like Tomo, and I was like, yeah, really? I don't know, because he's, as self-proclaimed wild and sexy. And so I was like, I don't really know. I mean, I don't necessarily think that Ryoyo's wild. Well, I mean, I'm a little wild, but I don't think that I'm necessarily sexy. I'm not the very super flirtatious type. I mean, I can be like that sometimes, but it comes across more as like a cute way, you know? So I wasn't really seeing it for myself. And then I saw it. I'm like, oh. Ryoyo thinks maybe yes. Unfortunately. Minani, welcome. How are you today? It's nice to see you. Nice to see you. How are you feeling? We're talking about Tomon's B-side. I started watching it, and yeah, the problem was is that he would keep doing something, and then I felt almost personally attacked a lot of the time. Started like pouting a little bit. A little bit. Whenever he would do things, I was like, oh yeah, it's too close to home. That's too close to home. So it felt very real. Felt very real for me. If I'm being honest, I also got a little bit emotional. A little bit when watching Tamon. At the end of the first episode, I forget necessarily what happened, but I got a little. I felt my tears, my tears, my eyes well up a little bit. Thank you, Tyler. Five, five, five. Good for number five. Give it up for number five, competitive toileting. 5 toilets in the same room, competitive toileting. But I felt a little bit of like my heart's strings tugging a little bit for it. I really like right. I've been very much into the whole like idol media, but from kind of like no, maybe more from like a I mean, for lack of better term, from like a B-side. Whether it's from a fan's perspective more so, or whether it's more of like a behind the scenes type of perspective or something like that. I think that's why I also really liked the BL that I read recently, the My Noons and Midnights Are For You. I really liked that one as well because it kind of gave more of a kind of a different view on that sort of thing, a little bit more of like a realistic take on it, in a way, or something that feels at least a little bit more relatable for Ryoyo, for shows like Utapri or like Love Live and stuff, they're very sweet and they're cute and they're fun, but at the end of the day, there's a lot of anime-isms to it, so it's a bit difficult for Ryoyo to kind of watch those things and feel seen in a way, Minani, thank you for the star. Hi, yay, yay. Welcome in. I'm Rio. It's nice to meet you. How idols feel about fans and fans feel about. Yeah, it's very. Yeah, it's a very strong feeling in Ryoyo's heart, and it's a bit strange too because whenever I was more active, doing like idling full time and not just VTubing at the same time, it was very much like I never really felt that kind of way until now. I feel I feel a bit stronger about it now somehow. So I mean maybe I've also just gotten more sentimental and more emotional as maybe I've softened up a little bit since I met everyone. But now, anytime I watch or read media like this, I just feel so much stronger about it. I don't know why. I don't know why. So, well, I mean, it's probably because of BIP's fault. But, slash pause though. So yeah, it's very nice. It's very nice. I'll definitely be watching it weekly, I think. Because I want to see where this goes. I'm thinking tomorrow I might go to the bookstore and see if they have any of the manga as well, and maybe I'll pick some up. Then again, I did just spend like around $100 on some music that was AI generated, so so I don't know. We'll see if I'll allow myself. Maybe because you talk to your fans more as a VTuber than your idol. I think so. I think that must be it. Yeah, I feel a little bit, I guess I guess I feel more known with everyone here, you know? And I feel like I get to know everyone a little bit more like this as well. You know, the daily chats really do help. And it makes Ryo feel a lot more passionate and a lot stronger about that kind of thing. I think. So I think that's why it makes me cry so much. I think when a few years ago, I would say the thing that makes Ryo cry the most, I used to always cry whenever I would watch a magical girl transformation specifically. But now I see I watch a fan like just being so dedicated to an idol, or an idol so much so wanting to like putting their all into making someone smile and really truly meaning it. And I'm like, oh yeah, I can't do it. Oh god, I'm not your strongest soldier anymore. I'm not your strongest soldier. Ryo is an idol that you can we're going back. We're going back to Momoclo days. Yeah, as if you can meet Momoclo nowadays. Jeez, they're so big. So seen some out of context magical girl transformations and felt emotional. You know, a lot of them. I don't know why. I don't know why. Something about it makes Ryo feel very like waku waku. I'm not necessarily sure what it is. I'd have to watch some like right now to see if I could still feel that same way, but I don't know. I don't know if it'll still get me the way that I did. I've transformed as a person myself. Well, maybe because of that. Maybe because of that. Then I then I still felt that way. I bet Ryo still adored his fans back in his idol days, but I feel the relationship between VTuber fans and their Oshi, idol fans and their Oshi, although similar, is quite different. It really is. I think it really is. I think it really is. I think like this, you know, I really get to talk about, yeah, kind of everything that crosses my mind, you know? Meet and greets and stuff, and, between really just like meet and greets and then concerts, you know, you don't have a whole lot of time to get to know one another on like such a level, you know. You'll catch up maybe once every couple months if they're a really dedicated fan, you know, then you'll see them maybe once or twice a month as well. But other than that, you know, I think that you miss out on a lot, you know. And this way I get to know everyone a bit more. And also at the same time, when I was watching Tamon, the main character reminded me of VIP a lot as well. She was so energetic to support even whenever he was feeling down. And it made my heart feel so warm. I was like, well, yeah, are people really that kind? People must be really that kind to even in dark times, so on to support the people that they love the most. And I think that it's such a pure and sweet feeling. So it made Ryo feel really happy because of course I still feel that way with like my Kamiyoshi and stuff. Even though she's retired from the scene and stuff, I still feel that way. I still do, and all of the Oshis that I have now as well. Which isn't all that many, but all of the ones that I have, I'm like, ah, I still want that. And I feel like, if I were in that position, I'd still feel the same way. You know, I'm like, yeah, I bet so. She's very charming. She's a very charming character. I know for a fact VIP are like that. Everyone I've met in the community is full of love and dedication. Everyone aren't they? Aren't they? And not even just for Ryo, but like a lot of different VTuber as well. I feel like a lot of people are very dedicated to the people that they support, and I think that that's very charming. It's very sweet. It's very sweet. I think that a lot of people in like VTuber world are really some of the kindest people. I feel like a lot of people would probably disagree about that, but from Ryo's perspective, the overall feeling of it is really, really, really quite warm. Really quite warm for Ryo. So it's been a really fun watch, and I'm like anxiously awaiting the next episode. I'm like, oh yeah, can it come out? Can it come out? But I know that the second episode like only just came out, so I'm like, no, don't mind. Welcome. How are you? It's nice to see you. Nice to see you. Welcome. Yeah. So it's been very fun. It's been very fun. I should check out what else is on this season though. Are you guys watching anything new that's good this season? Anything new and good this season? Let's Ryo look. We'll see. Hi, how are you? I'm doing okay. Thank you so much for asking. Ryo's doing okay. I've just been doing a lot of work lately. Lots and lots of work lately. I've been watching Saki, but that's not new. Saki's the mahjong one, yeah? Yeah?